Excuse me. You have a pretty controversial sign there. Could I talk to you about it?
Who are you with?
We're with Tampa News Force. She just died yesterday. And your sign says RBG was no ally to the natives nor the Negroes. So why would you put up a sign like that at at her public thing? Everybody's feeling bad.
Well, when we say everybody, who are we speaking about in America? Because I'm sure there are many Native people, especially if we speak to the ones that reference to the Oneida and the Navajo, who would have a much different opinion on what her passing means. When we speak of who is in mourning, I mean, let's look around. This city, for example, is 50% black, and yet
it's all white people here. Yeah, it's all white people.
So with my sign, I've come to represent groups who often do not, as you can see, have a voice here today, because I've seen in the media, everyone got the news essentially, and all people have been trying to do is polish up the legacy, which is, as you can see from here, quite complex. You have things like her supporting pipelines through indigenous Appalachian lands. You have things like a reference to on Kaepernick kneeling, calling it only a few years ago dumb and disrespectful. We'll know the short about somebody.
Right.
Go to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, second woman on the Supreme Court, and you'll have that fact. But a lot of people won't go into their deeper legacies, their deeper policies and whatnot that affect black and brown and indigenous people in this country till this day, Despite her passing, those peoples are still affected by her legacies and her laws that might have happened 10, 15 years ago. She was actively harmful and used white supremacist logic with that doctrine of discovery, with the Navajo Nation. Is she racist or not? I don't know. All I can do is go off the Supreme Court actions that have had harmful effects on black and brown communities in this country.
Right, wow. Huh. Well, how come, clearly, these are real things that happen. You have factual statements here. How come you're the only one here with this message, you think?
Well, as I've said, look at the demographics who are here necessarily.
Yeah, true.
A lot of people do not have the same freedom midday, and especially as we've seen through this pandemic, unequal distribution of both labor and equal distribution of income, for example. A lot of black and brown people do not have the free time today.
Wow, yeah, you're right.
A lot of black and brown people are still at their jobs. This is representative of people who are able to work from home, are able to come out in the middle of the day for a vigil. The people who can work from home, those demographics are overwhelmingly wealthy and white in this country. I mean, it shows. Today, I've seen more dogs here than black people.
Yeah. Do you think people are looking at you in a negative light right now? Do they think you're being disrespectful or anything?
Some may be, but of the people who have approached me, a lot of people have said, I didn't know this, thank you for informing me of this.
Right.
I'm not here to argue with anybody. I'm not here to tell you vote, don't vote. I'm not here to tell you about what do you feel about X, Y, and Z. I'm here essentially to say what it is and what it ain't. What it is that a lot of our policies do not support black and brown people.
Wow.
Don't nobody want to try to talk because this conversation is painful